Ventilation up here, it might be pretty tough. I suppose you could kind of blow and maybe try and push yourself, and over time you would make it to the other wall. But the fact of the matter is it's actually very difficult to get stuck in the middle of a space up here. Just a little bit of motion. Of course, there's not a whole lot to slow you down once you start moving, and you eventually are going to hit a wall. But it's a fun thing to think about. Over. That's a great question. Of course, we need oxygen and other gases up here to provide an atmospheric pressure so that we can breathe. In the past, we've always had to bring oxygen up in tanks and supply it for our use. But as a part of trying to figure out how to get to Mars and how to have to supply less consumables, our water system, the water that we reclaim from condensate in the air and from urine, gets purified into clean water for us to drink, and some of that water gets split into oxygen for us to breathe. Over. Well, Linda, thanks for the question. You know, I think for most of us who come up here, it's pretty profound to look back at the Earth and just to see this beautiful blue planet that is really all of humanity's spaceship, and how I think we can also see, you know, how the effect that we have on the land and on the atmosphere, and really feel a strong desire to be a part of the movement to really protect the planet. And the other thing is that you don't see borders up here. You really recognize that humanity is all one large team, and that we need to strive to find ways to work and live together. Over. Well, Linda, we kind of all cooperatively decided on a time to use up here, so we use Greenwich Mean Time. So it's a little before 10:30 in the morning up here. Over. That's a great question. Of course, we need to do daily hygiene to stay healthy. And back in the Skylab program, our first space station, we actually tried out a shower, and it turns out that it just made a big mess and took longer to clean the shower than it did to actually clean yourself. So we use towels and water, and just basically take a washcloth